Howdy there, folks. Welcome to the extra / my thoughts video for DuckTales for the Nintendo Entertainment System. So this is going to be short, so right off, let's play the bonus stage. As you can see, once you get to Launchpad and you have a 7 in your 10,000s digit and you ask him to take you back to Duckburg, you get to go to the bonus stage. Yeah, and that's Gyro. He's dropping $10,000 diamonds. And this is essentially all the bonus stage is. You just following along behind Gyro to get money. It's a pretty good tactic if you're trying to get the best ending in the game, which you'll be seeing in this video. But yeah, that's the bonus stage. That's thing number 1 I want to show off. Now the sad ending of DuckTales. Aww, he's crying. Poor Scrooge. Poor Uncle Scrooge. This is hands down the hardest ending to get. Scrooge McDuck has lost his fortune in his search for the 5 legendary treasures. He will use them to rebuild his empire. Congratulations, you have no money. Now the best ending in the game. Oh, I love this one. This is my favorite ending, but it's the one I hate getting the most. I absolutely hate getting to it. But I love it because he's sitting on top of a huge pile of money wearing a crown, just throwing money in the air and flapping his arms. In addition to finding the legendary 5 treasures, Scrooge McDuck has stunned the world in the discovery of 2 lost treasures. You're a master treasure hunter. In order to get this, you have to get over $10 million. Yeah, it's the second hardest to get. The bad ending's really bad to get. It's a major pain, and really, I don't see why you would. It's not worth it. Anywho, those were the extras that I wanted to show off. Yeah, it got done before even 2 minutes hit, which is why I'm combining the My Thoughts video along with the extras video. So, this is it for gameplay footage. From here on, it's just the My Thoughts video, so you're more than welcome to stop now if you want, and if you don't want to hear my commentary. Or my thoughts, rather. So, anywho, you've been warned. Here we go. So, this game is freaking fantastic. It has very few flaws. It was made by Capcom, I believe, which is why I've recently started playing the Mega Man games. Yeah, not that long ago. It wasn't that long ago that I played one for the first time, and the whole time I was playing it, all I could think was that it reminded me so much of DuckTales, and I know why. It is fantastic. It has some of the best music in a video game I've ever heard. I absolutely love it. And if you're interested in a fun little fact, and the whole reason why I chose this game of all to LP, this is my mom's favorite video game. Yeah, it's her favorite video game. I actually considered for a little while asking her if she'd do the gameplay footage and record her playing, because she's a lot better at it than I am. Yeah, I'm not afraid to admit it. She can beat the game a lot quicker than I can. She's a lot better at it. And yeah, it's her favorite game, and I figured I'd show it off because it is a fantastic game. It's a big part of my childhood. Now, there are a couple of downsides to it, which I pointed out in the LP. The first one, it's short. Yeah, it is a short game, and it took less than a half an hour to complete. It took like 28 minutes and 40-some seconds to fully complete the game. And keep in mind, I was going slow to show things off. It's a very short game, which is a big downfall. But at the same time, it being short makes it a good game to play real quick if you're bored and you have a little bit of time to kill. Because if you're fast and all that, even a casual player can probably get this game done in 20 minutes or so. So it's both a downside and an upside. And then there's the big one, the one that you all heard me complain about for quite a bit of time in part number 3. And that's the fact that they reuse Transylvania 3 times. I wouldn't care if it was twice, because you're in there for the second time for all of, 15 seconds and all that to get the key, but they make you go through the level again, which isn't a big deal because it's not a big level, but it's the fact that they didn't make a final level. And that really irks me, and I haven't played DuckTales 2 yet, because there is a DuckTales 2 also for the Nintendo Entertainment System, which I'm going to be looking at before too long here, but there is a DuckTales number 2, and I'm hoping they change this. I really am. I'm hoping they keep most of the same physics, and I hope it has just as good a music. But I'm hoping they change that. Anywho, those were the ups and downs of the game. Yeah, not a whole lot to talk about. It's a fantastic game, so much fun to play, and if you can play it, I strongly recommend it. But it was released in 1989, which was right about season 2, I think, of DuckTales the show. Again, I never got to see the show, which makes me really sad. I did find out after I started doing this LP that Disney released a DVD set. They've released like 3 DVD sets of the show, and I'm going to be buying them at some point in the near future because I really want to see it. I love Scrooge McDuck. So, one of the big downfalls and all that write-off is that, while I do think that if you can, you definitely should play it, this game was not ever released outside of the NES or the Game Boy. Yes, there's a Game Boy, I'm not sure if it's a remake or a port. I never bothered with it because I didn't care. I had the NES, I have the NES game, so I never bothered with the Game Boy one. But after that, it was never re-released. At least not that I'm aware of. You can't get it on WiiWare, and you can't get it on the 3DS shop, which if they put it anywhere, it needs to be on the 3DS shop. This game is short enough and awesome enough that it would make an excellent portable game. It should also be on the WiiWare. This is a very good game. It's one that I am so strongly recommending you try and play. There are other ways to play it, but I'm not going to go into that because it's a gray area, and you know, it's up to you. If you search hard enough, you can play it, but yeah, it's still not the same as playing on an actual console. Anywho, because it wasn't released on any new system and all that, you can't play it on anything new. You can't find the experience of playing it on a console without buying a Nintendo Entertainment System and trying to hunt down this game on the internet or a yard sale or something. So, I do recommend you play it if you can, but if you can't, then, well, you know why. Anywho, like I said, or started to say at the beginning, I didn't say it for very long, because the extra portion of the video was like 1 minute and 40 seconds long, I decided to combine the two. This actually concludes the My Thoughts part as well. It was short but sweet, in my mind. Hopefully you all enjoyed this LP. This was a Pink Panther Vision. I think I forgot to say that at the end of Zelda, but this was a Pink Panther Vision. I'm Gene the Pink Panther, and I hope you stay tuned for the rest of Pokemon Red and the upcoming game that's going to be going alongside it, because I didn't think this game was going to be done this quick. But the upcoming game is going to be Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo, and look forward to that. I'm Gene the Pink Panther. This was a Pink Panther Vision, and I'll see you later.